Hi all, this is Fawaz Mohammed. Welcome to SharePoint World. So in our last video we worked on how we can add item to SharePoint list using SPFx. So in our last video we added some items using SPFx. So today we are going to display this item in this page in our work page. So today we are going to work on the read item using SPFx. So let us start. So first I will copy the code, then we will go one by one. So in our last video we implemented this all functionality. So if you want more detail, please watch my previous video. So now we are going to get rid of this and we are going to update the read item section, and we will go one by one. So I'm just copying the code. So we just remove. So first we will just check the page. Okay, so just refresh. So here you can see, first thing what we did, we just updated the div section, the first rendering method. So here we have only one div and one button. So whenever we click on the read list item button, we want to display the items here. So the next one, we just bind this same method, like in our button we just add the event listener for click function, and here we added the get list item function. So now here we will check what's the actual function. So here we have two parameters for get item, because previously we did on the post, though we need three parameter, like first thing site URL, then the version, then the body part. But here we no need the body part. So we are just getting the site URL and the version. So the site URL, here you have to mention your REST API URL. So here we need the item from our employee list. So the next parameter, here we will get our response. So we are just getting the response in JSON format, then we will get the JSON. So if you check here, I will show you what is the output we are getting. So once I paste here, so just refresh. So on the button click, here you can see we are getting the response, but here you can see we have three array. So in each array our item is present, like title, like 1, 2, and we have 3 items. So we need to get the item from the array. So the output is JSON. So from that JSON we have to get the title for each record. So for that, here we have to mention, we are just declaring an HTML here. So we are creating a table. So in that table we have a header, adding the tr and ad field. So here we are getting that collection of array. So for that array we are using the for each method, and we are getting each item. So where our record will be here. So if you check here, you can see it's present in our title field. So if you get the here title field, our record is present. So we have to get the title field. So for that, here I mentioned list item. So the item which we are passing dot title. So here we are getting the title. So the functionality, what will happen, each time it will loop, and again it will find the each title. So once it is done, we are just closing the table. After that, here we mention one div list content. So here we are appending those list content to our inner HTML. So we have a list div here. So in that list div dot inner HTML, we are appending our HTML. So let's uncomment this section and we'll save. So now we will check the SharePoint page, what will happen. So just go to refresh, just click on read list item. So here we successfully implemented read item from SharePoint list using SPFx. So currently we have 3 records here. So those 3 records now displaying here.